Roundtable is Shrek the Final Chapter. I've dragged some fellow kid actors out of bed and we're going to review the movie for you.
I'm really excited to see Shrek Forever After. I've seen all the other Shreks and they seem really fun, and this one seems really cool, especially because it's in 3D.
So I'm kind of excited to see the wrap up and all of it, and it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Shrek because it's so funny.
I don't know if this Shrek movie is going to be as good as the first 3 in the one in Universal Studios, but I'm sure it'll be good. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Shrek. I think it's really funny.
Oh my god, I can't wait to see Donkey. Let's go.
I was so bored that entire movie. Like, I really wanted to leave. The end was great. I think it was a great message, but it seemed like it took so long to get to the point. And then it finally got to the end, and I was, you know, a little teary-eyed.
I kind of agree. I mean, I was like, okay, hurry up, because it was confusing. I was like, what? Why is this like this? Like, Shrek's problem made me feel uncomfortable.
I like the movie. I've liked all the other Shrek so far. I like all the funny jokes that the side characters get to do. Like, I suppose it might have had I've been a little bit slow.
Are you kidding? It was awesome! What are you guys talking about?
I'm with you. I'm totally with you.
I really liked it.
I personally disagree with you, Jen, because I thought the whole movie was really funny, and if you just skip to the end, you would have missed like the entire like plot that happened.
The first one's always the best because you don't know the characters yet, and then the more sequels you make, the less interesting it gets.
So do you feel like there was any original characters in this one at all? I mean, anything that you hadn't seen?
Well, yeah, that was original. The entire ogre army was original. It was original how like the characters, like they all forgot each other. They didn't know each other.
They did introduce some new characters like the witches and the ogres and everyone. So all together, it wasn't like it was something we've already seen because there's been like 3 others. It's new, like nobody knows anybody and it's all different.
Shrek, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get really funny dialogue, some witty banter. You're gonna get some really cool, fun dance sequences.
I really liked it, and the best part was when the witches came and you got all freaked out because the ogres were like almost getting killed and stuff. So I really liked it.
Did you feel it was too scary?
No, I liked it a lot.
My favorite part when Donkey was in the dragon's mouth because he flew out of the mouth. It was so funny.
My favorite part was when the witches, while Donkey was pulling the carriage, they were changing the radio station by whipping Donkey, and every time they hit him, he was singing a different song.
I agree with David. Oh, dare you! That was really funny.
You know that big ogre, the chimichanga ogre? I thought it was a girl, but then I went to the credits and then his name was Craig, like the actor, so I guess it was just a really good voiceover actor. Good job to you. You had me convinced.
My favorite part was definitely when Fiona and Shrek kissed because it was really cute, and then he did.
Which time? Which time? Because he tried to kiss her like 3 times.
No, but the time that actually kissed and then he disappeared, that was the best part.
Why?
Because then he like disappeared and you were like, no, and then I saw my mom was like crying and I was like, ha, but it was.
I'm not gonna admit that I was crying.
I liked the part when he had the ducky, the king, what's his name? Rumpelstiltskin.
The big goose?
Yeah, because he has like the weird teeth. I'm like, what the heck?
I didn't like that goose. That goose is weird. And then he like automatically grew like 20 bazillion sizes.
Yeah, what was up with that? They didn't even talk about that. Like, did he eat some magic like pill or bean or like candy bar? He was huge.
Something that that was really like bothering me in that movie was like the contract, because I was like, what? Because it was, you know, the first contract, it was supposed to make Fiona free, but it just made them disappear. That they can't.
Rumpelstiltskin is a word twister person thingamajig.
Kind of a jerk, if you ask me.
He was very mean to Shrek. He didn't give Shrek exactly what he wanted.
Did that make you not like him?
Yeah.
Let's say you could have been any character in the movie. You could have been any voice of any character. Who would you have picked to do?
I would have picked Puss in Boots because I can relate to him, you know. Senor, I am in boots and I am a puss in boots.
I would be Shrek because he would be like in mud and playing around, because I would really like to get in mud and play around.
I'd be Donkey, because Donkey's just amazing. Give me some waffles!
Who would you be if you were in the movie?
I would be Fiona because she is a princess that turns into an ogre.
I would want to be the gingerbread man because he like gets to be like lots of characters during all the movies, even though I've never seen the first and second one, I think.
But I think probably the characters I really liked the best in the whole franchise were the Three Little Pigs.
I knew you'd say that! I knew you'd say that!
I love the Three Little Pigs because they're always in trouble. They're
always eating.
They eat a lot. We ate all the cupcakes already, and the other cakes, and we don't know what to do.
I'm 14 and I would definitely recommend Shrek because it's really funny and it's like the last one and everything's new and it's a great story.
I'm 7 and I really liked how everything was new to you. There was new ogres, there were new witches, and all this kind of more adventure.
I'm 11 and I would definitely recommend it to see it in IMAX 3D because like it was so cool, like the ogres when they were fighting, it went
How old you are?
I'm 6.5. I agree with her because if you go and wait for the whole day to watch on Blu-ray or DVD, you like wait for a lot of days. That's why I'll just go to the movies.
I'm 13 and parents, if like this is great for your kids like 10 and under, but if you're an adult, like if you really like 3D, then yeah, go see it in 3D. Otherwise, just like go to Albertsons or 2020 and rent it for a day for $1.
I'm 31 going on 12, and if you liked the other three Shrek movies, you should go to this because it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get some cool, funny conversation. Just like they've always done in the first 3 movies, there's something for adults in there, so go with an open mind. And I say go see it in the movies.
Okay, so ultimately, you know, I've probably never been the biggest Shrek fan. I'm waiting for Toy Story. That's the ultimate for me. So I don't have the best opinion. I agree, if you're a Shrek fan, you'll probably like it. Otherwise, you might be bored and you probably want to skip it, unless you have kids, because obviously, the kids win. They love it, and that's what it's all about. So go take them. Have a great time.
Look, I love the movie and you'll love it too. So go see it in theaters before you see it on DVD.
My favorite part of that movie would probably have to be the concessions. Like usually my dad doesn't get me a lot of popcorn, but since we're with a lot of people, he got me the pretzel that you got the Cinnabon on and the Slurpee.
David, that is not good for a movie if their best part was getting concessions.
Well, they're really good
tell
concessions.
The movie makers that. I think Jen is a fan of that comment. I think she probably wanted to go get concessions halfway through.
The movie was bad. I just like the concessions a lot. I found that like I don't finish during the trailers, you know? Cause like I got the pretzel, right? And then I almost finished it before the movie even started. It was just the trailers. But the popcorn, it's good. Like it's not even really the taste. You're just like your mind shut off. It's just a habit. And oh yeah, the least favorite part of the movie, I just remember like I was drinking my Slurpee and then it was starting to run out, so it was making that weird sound. Like, you know, there's still some in there, but it's doing like ooh, and it's a really annoying sound. So I was like, oh man, I can't finish my Slurpee. Everyone's gonna get mad at me. It was making a weird sound. So I had to wait until I went out of the movie theater.
I totally agree with you on the sound.
Thank you.
Definitely.
I kind of disagree with the boys. High five. High five.
What?
High five. Cause
Why? Just cause we're boys?
exactly. No, 1, just because you're boys, and 2, because that Slurpee noise doesn't really make that weird sound.